Vern. Hey, sis. Thank you for coming. How was your Saturday, Vern? Crystal Christine. Hey, Crystal. Thank you for coming. Trying to finish eating. Hello, Dan. Thank you for coming. I'm just eating some pasta and some broccoli. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm going to try not to make the live too long tonight. I'm sleepy. I actually took a nap and I was enjoying my sleep so much that I didn't want to get up. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you had Chipotle? Jazzy TV. Hey, Jazzy. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you caught me too. Angel, I just ate some cinnamon donuts. Vern. Vern, I'm gonna call the people. Whoever the people is, I'm calling them. You need to eat some food. And I know your husband cooks. So I don't know why you over there eating cinnamon donuts and chocolate chip cookies and stuff. Oh, well, hope not. Hope it's not that. Mrs. Naturally. Hey, sis. Thank you for coming. So, y'all, let's get into this. Share the live out, please, if you're able, if you don't mind. Y'all, let's talk about as YouTube turns the world out with its guiding light. It's the CV-15 like the college game. Girl, listen. Don't we ain't even gonna talk about that. We don't talk about that part. I don't talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to start crying. Cause you know it's been more than 15 for me. But anyways, y'all. Now, y'all know with me, I started out as a mukbang channel. I'm still a mukbang channel. Y'all know I take a step back from that because I don't want to just continue to gain and gain and gain. And being in the house all day, we all know we eat more than we need to. Some of us, not everybody. Not everybody has no self control like me. I don't have self control. So, you know, so I took a step back from that. However, in the last couple of years, the mukbang community has just been so full of drama. Like it has just literally been one scandal after the next. And now I know some things are done for clicks and views. I get it. But then sometimes people's lives play out in front of the camera and they don't really want it to and they don't know how to deal with it because there's a lot to that. So, one particular situation that I want to talk about, y'all know we've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now. It's been all over YouTube. So, y'all know who B Love's brother is. Thank you, sis. Thanks for sharing me out. Y'all know who B Love's brother is, Chilling with Walt. Now, Chilling with Walt started his YouTube channel, I think, a little bit over a year ago now. Um, when he started his channel, this is all my understanding and allegedly, he was living in Milwaukee when he started his channel. Then a few months later, he was living in Memphis with his fiance, kicking it with Sin City. So fast forward to like December-ish, I think, him and Sin City broke up. Now, and this is all just because I watched them, y'all. I watched their channels. I started following him because I follow B Love. So I started following him. And he's a pretty chill dude. He seems like a nice person. I'm not going to bash anybody because that's not what I'm here for. But he, okay, so they broke up. He went back to Milwaukee. And I would say probably 2 videos into him being back in Milwaukee, he does a video with a woman by the name of her channel is Genuinely Nisha. So, they never would say if they were together or not. She told everybody when I get to 5,000 subscribers, I'll do a Q&A. Well, in the meantime, everybody made their assumptions and people started to dig into her background and try to find out stuff about her. They brought out a lot of things, some things about her that weren't true, which she did clarify that those things were in fact not true. Anyways, I noticed in her videos, she would say we, meaning her and Walt a lot. I never noticed him saying we. He would always say I or you. I never saw him with the we stuff. So anyways, this past week, he started to wear his engagement ring again that he had been wearing, or his wedding band, whatever you want to call it, that he was wearing when he was with Sin City. Well, YouTube detectives went and looked back at videos and looked at the ring, was like, that's the same ring. That's the same ring. Now, mind you, Genuinely Nisha did a video probably, I want to say she did that video about 4 days ago. And she was upset. She didn't come on camera. She was upset. She was crying. She just said she was tired of the bullying and all that stuff. Well, come to find out. Okay, well, anyways, this morning, okay, so she went live yesterday and she showed his car parked in front of an apartment where everybody was like, that's Cindy's apartment. Why is she showing that? Like, is he with Cindy? So that started everybody to buzzing again, right? Then B Love's Life did a community post saying she was going to be interviewing her brother on her channel. So this morning, she posted the Zoom interview that she did with Walt. I like B Love. I don't care what nobody say about B Love. I like her. She went in, like she was really asking him those questions that he didn't want to answer. She kept like hammering at him until he answered. So basically, to sum it all up, he left Cindy. He was staying with Nisha. He did admit that Nisha was a friend with benefits. But he decided that he wanted to go back to Cindy because he said he never wanted to leave anyways. That man admitted that he never wanted to leave anyways. He said that he loves Cindy and that he never wanted to leave her. And here's the thing. I know for me, I've been in relationships before where things got ugly and, we both walked away and then somehow we found our way back to each other and whatever. That ain't the case, not with me, not right now. But anyways, um and I'm not saying that that will be, but I feel like a lot of people are saying he's crazy. He's, they doing a lot of insults, and I'm not gonna insult that man because here's the thing: when you love someone, when you genuinely develop a love for somebody and a connection with that person, it's hard to let that go. It's really hard to let that go. Didn't she get caught by the dog cheating or something or another? Who? Who, Vern?
My minute are like making fish.
It's in the oven. I needed the stove. I needed to move it out the way. Who, Vern? But I'm not gonna dog him out for going back because here's the thing. Y'all know the saying goes, home is where the heart is. And clearly he loved that woman. And that's where his heart was. So he said this morning on the interview that he did with B Love that him and Cindy were getting married in July and that he was never leaving her again. So we don't know. I ain't gonna say, oh, he lying, blah, blah, blah. Well, genuinely, Nisha said that she's going to do a reaction to the video that B Love did this morning, to the interview, the Nisha chick. Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I must have fell asleep watching one of them T channels when they said that part. I missed that. But she says she's going to do a reaction to it. A lot of people are like, well, why do you need to do a reaction to it? He left. He's gone. Why do you need to? But she said that she can't leave it how it is because she needs to tell her side, I guess. She wants to tell her side of it. When B Love and her husband kept asking him, did you tell her you were going to leave? Did you tell her you were going to leave? From what he said, she helped him pack. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of waiting on her side of it because I kind of want to hear her side of it. Hair trigger. Wow. Welcome. How are you? Where my girl at? I haven't seen you in forever in the live. I see you on Instagram, but I never see you. He gone by. How you doing, Trigger? Where's Ansonia? Yes, he's gone. He left. He went back to where he wanted to be. And I don't feel it's anything wrong with that. People can say what they want to say, but I really don't feel like it's anything wrong. I don't feel like he did anything that the heart wants what it wants, y'all. You had her committed. She gonna get you. But y'all know I'm a hopeless romantic, I guess. I love to see people in love and to see people be happy. And so for me, I'm kind of glad that he's back where he wants to be and they can work on their relationship, but they are going to have to keep their business off YouTube. They really are going to have to figure out a way to do that. Let people speculate. And B Love told him, let people say what they want to say, just don't even respond to it. She told him that. Y'all go watch that video because it was funny. I love their brother and sister dynamic because they're funny. But she definitely told him, you cannot respond to everything that people say about you or your relationship. And you can't respond to it. And it's like, and that's the thing. You have when you're married, your marriage is between you, your husband, and God. Don't put everybody else in it. And so, but it's messy. It got messy because it played out on YouTube. You get it? It's like they broke up. And I mean, I wouldn't expect anybody to stop doing their videos or whatever because they have a breakup. Most people don't. Most people share what's going on. And Sonya, hey sis, I was just asking about you. And Trigger was saying something about he had you committed. I think you need to get him. Ah, Vern, thank you. Thank you so much for my super chat. My super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, y'all. That's that's the drama. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all have time, go watch the video that B Love posted this morning. He basically, you getting it from the horse's mouth. She said shake it, right? You getting it from the horse's mouth. He said what he said. He put it out there, and that's what it is. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I do, and I'm not saying that she said she was hurt, but listen, when you develop feelings for someone and you want to be with someone and they leave you or whatever, that hurts. It hurts. It's not a good feeling. So I think she probably needs to maybe heal off of YouTube because she did a couple lives, and apparently there's a guy friend involved already. And so y'all know people ain't feeling that. They just like, really, you doing that just to get attention. And it's like, well, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I feel like when you're hurt, you sometimes do things out of hurt and anger. And I'm sure her feelings are a little bit hurt. You can say they ain't hurt, but we can all see your feelings is a little bit hurt. But you also have to just know that you can move on. You can move on. And to me, that's what it's gonna take. Is all of them just moving on from each other, keeping each other's names out each other's mouths and all that stuff. Just leave that alone. It was a situation that happened to leave it alone. Of course, the T channels ain't gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna say nothing else about it. I'm gonna leave it alone. But I just wanted to talk about it today only because of the video that B Love put out this morning. Because it was funny to me. It was hilarious actually, the way she was asking him those questions that you could tell he didn't want to answer. Oh, and it was a third person involved. Oh, I'm hot. That came out and said her name was Chanel. Okay. She did a 3-part video talking about her rendezvous with Chilling with Walt. And he said this morning that they only went out one time. He said they met at a restaurant. He's saying he never kissed her, none of that. But this woman got a whole narrative, a whole story that she done put out there about him. That he was spending the night at her house, that he's a good kisser. She was spilling the tea, y'all, about, well, her imaginary tea. I don't know. I don't want to judge nobody. But it's just it's just so messy because it's like, why would you come out? First of all, if you had a relationship with him, if you wasn't trying to clout chase, why would you come out and say that you had a relationship with him? You was seeing him. Why that even matter? He clearly ain't with you. You know? Now her, I'm a I'm gonna just say it. I don't really believe that it was all what she's saying it is. But it was a mess. The drama of it all, right? Straight drama. Straight drama. And it's crazy because you got people out there that tell lies and really be believing their own lies. Okay? They be done put a whole story together in their imagination. And they be out here really believing it. Thank you, Dan. Much love to you as well. I just, I can't, that kind of stuff I can't deal with because that's some like crazy fatal attraction type of stuff right there. Like, you done made up a whole relationship in your mind. That man done said he wasn't with you. He said y'all went out one time. She said they had 4 dates. I don't know. I feel like this. He don't have no reason to lie about that. He told the truth about everything else. So why not Why would he lie about that? He said he knew her. He didn't deny knowing her, but he did deny going out with her on 4 dates and spending the night at her house. I'm I hope he be careful because some people out there, they a few cans short of a six pack. And bad things happen to you when you deal with them kind of people. Cause I'm just like, well, wait a minute. How's she saying they've been on 4 dates and he said 1 date? Yeah, but that girl, he's really lie about dates. I guess, I mean, I don't. I guess it takes a special kind. It's all different kind of people in the world. But because he did say that he knew her. I don't know. I mean, about the dates, the girls really lie about that. Then I guess some women do. I mean, I never have. Who want to lie about who they went out with? Like that's because here's the thing: that person can come out and basically debunk your lies and say you lying, in which that's what he did. Sounds like these guys tell stories about. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she just maybe she liked him more than he liked her. Of course, she liked him more than he liked her, and maybe she had in her mind it was going to be different. And he basically went out with her one time and never called her again. She's saying, though, that she gave him, the way she put it, she gave him a gift. She made him some cups that have his Puff Puff Gang logo on it or whatever. She made him some cups and he left the cups with his sister in Florida when he was there with Adrian. I'm like, wow, okay. I don't I don't doubt that she gave him a gift, but I just feel like that was probably something she did the first time she met him. I don't feel like that was something that she gave him on their fourth date and he spent the night at her house, which I think that's how she said it in her video. Because watching her, I was just like, because first of all, she had it wrote down on paper. That's weird. That's weird, y'all. I think that's weird because why do you have why you looking down at a paper reading off of it? Okay, and first he came to my house. That's girl, if you don't stop. Wow, now the other sister will be making a video. Probably. Probably. Well, no, she booed up right now. Her boo is in town. So I don't think she got time to be focusing on that. But it's just messy. But it's like you done wrote a story. You done wrote a story before you went on that one date with this man. And now you reading it off of paper in three videos. Girl, if you don't go sit down, go sit down. Please have a seat, ma'am. If that ain't it. Because why you gotta write it down? She was storied up. Yeah, I had a whole story she done wrote. She done wrote a movie starring her and chilling with Walt. Let me stop. I'm not making fun of her, y'all, but that's just silly. That's silly to me. Like, girl, you didn't even have to do all that. But the fact that you was reading it off the paper made you look like you was lying. It made you look like a whole lying stalker. So, yeah, these YouTube streets been buzzing with that stuff. I'm like, wow, really? That's crazy. That is crazy. But you can't, it's like I said, it's like a train wreck. You can't help but look. You don't want to see the carnage, but you can't look away. And that's pretty much what this whole thing has been like a train wreck. It's just been a mess. It's scripted. Yeah, she did a whole scripted movie. She really did. She did a whole movie. And I'm like, girl, that all sounds really, really weird. It didn't sound real. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It didn't sound real. It sounded more like that's what she wanted to happen as opposed to what really happened. Y'all get what I'm saying? Silly. Silly, silly. And I was like, wow, you really came on YouTube with a whole story you done wrote and told it in 3 parts. And the fact that she did it in 3 parts really was a lot too. Like, why you gotta do it in 3 parts, girl? Just tell what you gonna tell and go on. Move on. But no, she did it in 3 parts. So that's why I'm like, no, that's a lie. She lying. She was trying to get attention. And she got the attention she was looking for. Did she play her part good? Girl, yeah, she played her part. But what got me is when she said he was a good kisser. And then he said he didn't kiss her. I ain't kissed nobody. Y'all go watch the video. I'm telling you. Go watch the interview that B Love did with him. Because he's funny. And I was like, wow, she really said. I really tried not to laugh at this lady though, because I don't know, maybe she's an extremely lonely person. I don't know her. But the story that she wrote down and told, it was a little suspect, y'all. Right. And the Grammy for the best scripted drama on a YouTube channel goes to not the Grammy, the Oscar, the Emmy, the Emmy. No, the Soapy. She gets a Soapy because she done made a whole soap opera and wrote it down. So she gets the Soapy. Just silly. Because basically what he said is, why do people think that I was going to jump into another relationship that quick and I had just got out of one? And the Gabby goes to. Yeah, but then it's like, okay, you saying that you didn't jump out of, you didn't want to get in a relationship real quick, but it kind of looked like you and Nisha were in a relationship. I don't know, y'all. It is what it is. But they had it. They be out here really doing the most in these YouTube streets. And I'm never one to gloat over anyone's misery. But certain channels, they laughing at Nisha. They like, oh, he left you. Aha, he left you. That's what you get. You shouldn't have got Local Libra fired. That's what you get. People really on their head about that. I'm like, y'all, I ain't gonna say that's what she get because I done had my heart broke before. So I know it don't feel good. YouTube opened the doors to the most crazy of crazy. My sister, I know. I know. Listen, there's a lot of different people. Don't feel good at all. You don't feel good? Oh, you mean getting your heart broke? No, that don't feel good. It hurts. It's a pain, and it's something that you do have to heal from. A broken heart is a real thing. So it's definitely not okay to laugh at somebody's misery. It's just not. I'm not that person. I'm not laughing at nobody's misery. But homegirl with the story, I'm laughing because she knows she shouldn't have did that. You done made a whole story about these people's life, and that ain't what about his life and your life, and y'all dating, and he don't know y'all dating. He didn't know. He didn't know. So it was a mess. But y'all, whew, excuse me. It was funny. It was funny to me. Just the whole situation and just, excuse me, the interview with B Love. It was good. It was funny. Um, and I will say, I hope that things do work out for him and Cindy. I hope that they're able to keep their relationship together. And like I said, I hope they keep their business off YouTube. Do y'all videos, but keep personal stuff personal off camera and ignore the comments. That's what they gonna have to do. They was dating in her head, girl. Yeah, I'm telling you, she wrote down a whole relationship. I'd be like, damn, we dating. I wish I knew. Right? I just sit back and listen to a lot of stuff. Me too. Me too. I sit back and listen. But then some stuff I just look at it and be like, wow, that's so dumb. That's real dumb right there. But when it comes to people's feelings and stuff like that and people's relationships, I feel like sometimes it's okay not to share. I would have took to the buffet. Which one? The Poker Palace or Jerry's Nugget? I'm just playing. Um, what is it? Fremont Street, Fremont Hotel buffet. One of the worst ones in town, the El Cortez. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, y'all. But yeah, it's a mess, and I just ugh, straight up, I'm Vegas born and raised. Me too, Dan. Born and raised. That's why I said Jerry's Nugget or Poker Palace. If you eat at either place, you want to get sick. You asking for food poisoning. You asking for it. Are you asking for to get home and have a roach sitting in your takeout box? I know, and you brought up old school. Yeah, yeah. Cause I grew up on the north side, so yeah. But y'all, I'm gonna get off this live and go find me a movie to watch. Not a roach. Girl, yes, a whole roach. If you know Jerry's Nugget, you know Vegas. Yes, yes. I know where Jerry's Nugget is. Yes. That's not the best part of town. You don't really want to be over there at night, but it is what it is. Thank you, Dan. Same to you. I appreciate you for coming to the live. Oh, and y'all, real quick before I go, I posted a video of IGTV earlier because let me tell y'all what happened. Now, y'all know I told y'all I get a few DMs a day. I'm gonna just tell y'all this real quick. I get a few DMs a day, and I'm okay with that. Whatever. I'm not gonna delete my Instagram because people don't know how to conduct themselves. So the guy reaches out to me, and he asking me, where are you from, blah blah blah. Then he started asking me where I work, and y'all know I don't tell nobody where I work. If you know where I work, you found that out by accident, or I trusted you enough to tell you, because I don't tell people where I work for very specific reasons. I don't tell people where I work, and I don't really talk about what I do to everybody. I tell certain people, but everybody don't know that. And he kept asking me, like, what do you do? Where do you work? And I was like, why are you asking me that? And he was like, oh, well, I'm just trying to make conversation. So I was like, oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you. But I was like, I don't talk about that. And then he says to me, now I'm going to tell y'all how I knew he was lying about where he was from. Because how he typed. It was just how he typed and the way he said things. You know, I say I am, not am. Am 54 years old. I am 54 years old, not am 54. So I knew right there he's not from here. Exactly, ain't none of his business, but I'm like, he ain't from here. And then he started telling me about his kids. Am single dad, not I am a single dad. Am single dad of 14-year-old son living here in Norway. What? Oh, that's the people. Exactly. So then he says, can we chat on Google Duo? No, boo, we not chatting on Google Duo. Ain't we chatting right here on Instagram? I said, why we need to go to another app when I'm already talking to you? Like, what are you talking about? So I knew right there. I blocked him, y'all. And I give you a chance to talk, but once you start really getting on my nerves, I'm going to block you. So I blocked him because I already knew his next thing was going to be if I had agreed to talk to him on Duo, he was going to start asking for money. Somebody was going to be sick and needed something. And I said, I ain't got no stimulus check, so don't be asking me for no money. Ain't no stimulus over here. So you can stop trying to scam. And y'all, I am not kidding you. I have gotten a message, 2 to 3 DMs a day in the last week with people trying to talk to me and pretending to be from somewhere else and all that stuff. And I'm like, what? Get out of here. Like, leave me alone. Come on. Stop. Because I already know what it is. Because the first dude, he was like talking. And then next thing I know, he starts talking about America and how we have it so easy and how in his country they're struggling and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no. Blocked. I can't. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's just not going to happen. It ain't for me. I'm not going to do it. You're not going to try to make me feel like I have to send you money. That I don't even know you. I don't know you. And then the one guy, he was saying stuff he didn't have no business saying. So it was like, okay, I gotta block you. Then the other dude, he has a YouTube channel. I blocked him. He came in my chat the other day and I blocked him because I didn't like how he was talking. I'm gonna block people. I don't care. Block Yana lives. Block Yana lives. I'm not playing with y'all. Well, and watch the news. America ain't no holiday place. Right. But that's what it's like. Why do they feel like we have money? They ain't got no money. The celebrities and the rappers that you see are a very small percentage of people in this country that actually have money. The rest of us regular people, we don't have that much. And if we are smart enough to invest and to save something, we're not trying to give it away to you. Like, what's wrong with you? Get out of here. Yeah. I was so annoyed. I was really annoyed. Like, leave me alone. Like, do I have it written on my face that I want you to come and talk to me and try to scam me? Like, get out of here. Stop trying to scam people. Very small, no, Angel. You have to get them first before they ask you for anything. Then they will go the. I do. I do. I shuts it down. I shuts it down from the beginning. I ain't got no money. Don't ask me for nothing. If somebody in your family is sick, I'm very sorry. I suggest you start a GoFundMe page. Baby work. Yes. Oh, all day. It's either the phone calls from scammers or the DMs from people pretending they want to get to know you just so they can try to ask you for something. I'm like, dude, the dude asked me, could I send him $50 on Cash App? Why would I send you $50 on Cash App? Who are you? I just need to get some small foods for my family We haven't had very many meals this week, and I'm just trying to get some foods for my kids, and they all single dads. If y'all don't sit down somewhere, sit down, have a seat. If I suggest, if you, because the one dude pretended he lived in Texas. I said, well, here in America they have food stamps. You can go apply for food stamp benefits for you and your kids if y'all hungry. And if you don't have any income, you could get an emergency. They'll give you an emergency amount to help get you some food. I'm not. I'm not playing. I'm not playing those games. I got all kinds of top ramen for them, but wow, they need to stop. They do need to stop. And every man is a single dad. Like if y'all don't go somewhere, go sit down. Stop the foolishness. Yeah, go sit down. Y'all out here being whole clowns and people know that. Ain't nobody dumb. I know you're running a scam. And I think they feel like because they say, hey, beautiful, oh, you're so gorgeous, all that. I done heard all that before. That doesn't impress me. That doesn't impress me. Especially when you asking for money. You already done messed up. And they gave away free food boxes. Right. Like, and they giving away, they got you can get some food boxes. You can go to a food pantry and get some food. But you're not getting $50 from me, bruh. I have to let you know it's not gonna happen. Like it's crazy to me, and it's so much. It's every day, and I try not to get frustrated, but it's like I need to be left alone. Don't no one care about those compliments, scammer. Exactly, and I'm like, dude, really? You don't think I'm that beautiful? You just trying to get some money? Cut it out. Cut it. I know I'm a nice looking woman. I know that, but you reaching. You just trying to get a few dollars. And I ain't sending you no few dollars cuz I ain't got it to send you. And even if I had it, I wouldn't send it. And I ain't going to say I don't have it. I'm saying I don't have it for you. I ain't sending you nothing. I'm just sitting here listening and forgot to drop my hearts. Hey, Leilani, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all. So that was that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm sorry for a typo, but I'm ooh. I know I wish I was having something to drink. But I ain't got nothing. It's dry over here. It's so dry. It's dry over here. All I got is ginger ale and water. That's probably all I need though, because I be tripping enough as it is. So but anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I know I said that like 15, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still running my mouth. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Go find me something to watch. Or probably watch some on YouTube. I'll probably pop in somebody's live and listen to some nonsense. But everybody have a good night. I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets tomorrow.